Hey, thanks for tuning into this clip. Know that this is part of a bigger episode about how to get more protein when using intermittent fasting to lose weight. I'll be sure to link the full episode in the description below this video. And if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please take a moment and do that today. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend if you find it helpful. Thanks and enjoy this clip. Here are several examples of complete protein foods. The ones I chose are great for weight loss because they are low in carbohydrates. I've also included in the table how much leucine is in the food. As I go through these food examples, I want you to visualize a normal plate of food for you. Think about if it has at least 30 grams of high quality protein. Assess whether or not you think you have as much protein as you need. This is where tracking macros can become really helpful. 5 ounces of steak has 42 grams of protein and 3.5 grams of leucine. 7 ounces of salmon has 44 grams of protein and 3.22 grams of leucine. 4 ounces of chicken has 33 grams of protein and 3 grams of leucine. 6 ounces of tilapia has 44 grams of protein and 3.48 grams of leucine. 6 ounces of shrimp has 40 grams of protein and 3.33 grams of leucine. 4 cups of cow's milk has 32 grams of protein and 3.2 grams of leucine. 1.5 cups of cottage cheese has 35 grams of protein and 3.84 grams of leucine. 1.5 cups of low sugar Greek yogurt has 27 grams of protein and 3.75 grams of leucine. 1.5 cups of tempeh, a soy product, has 46.5 grams of protein with 3.57 grams of leucine. 5 eggs has 31 grams of protein with 3 grams of leucine. These protein serving sizes may be double or more what you're used to. This is what it means to prioritize protein in your diet. When you actually eat enough protein, you won't have as much room for the unhealthy stuff. Now, personally, I'm not sitting around calculating how much leucine is in my meal. I just try to get a good dose, meaning at least 30 grams, but ideally closer to 50, of animal-based protein per meal. Now, if you are a vegan, vegetarian, or have a food allergy that narrows your protein choices, there are branched chain amino acid supplements like this one from 1st Phorm that I've started to use during my strength training workouts to boost my muscle growth. It's a great way to still hit your leucine threshold if you choose not to or aren't able to have more animal protein in your diet. Speaking of protein supplements, let's dig into this a little bit. 2 cow's milk protein supplements you may have heard of are whey and casein. Whey is about 10% leucine and casein is about 8% leucine. You'd need about 30 grams of whey protein to reach the 3-gram anabolic trigger and a little more than that for casein. Whey protein digests faster than casein, so while casein can be a helpful supplement to reach your total daily protein goal, whey protein will stimulate greater muscle protein synthesis immediately after a workout, which is why so many bodybuilders drink whey protein shakes. One of my favorite protein powders is Vital Proteins Collagen. I really like the chocolate flavor. Now, if I were to only have a serving of this protein powder and some water for my morning smoothie, I'd get 0.524 grams of leucine. To make up for that lack of leucine in my collagen protein powder, I add 1 cup of whole milk and 3/4 of a cup of full-fat Greek yogurt. 0.8 plus 1.875 plus 0.524 equals 3.1 grams of leucine. So I was at the bare minimum with my smoothie to trigger muscle protein synthesis. That's why I started adding a branched chain amino acid supplement to my lifestyle. Studies in humans show that even in the presence of a high protein meal, adding leucine further augments protein synthesis. Because muscle protein synthesis is what creates new muscle tissue, optimizing your leucine amount per meal, even if your meal is high in protein, may further boost muscle gain. In fact, recent studies suggest that the chief factor in determining how well a protein builds muscle is how much leucine the protein contains. That's why collagen supplements market themselves as being good for your hair and your skin and your nails, but can't boost the muscle building effects that whey protein supplements can.